won by Aurier and by Ibrahimovic. This time Aurier decided to try and take it down, which he's succeeded at. Van der Wiel under some pressure from Hazard. Almost putting Aurier into trouble. He's done very well there. Lucas too good for Azpilicueta, who reached out, shirt pull, and a yellow card.
This is the best we've seen from Moura. And those that like him will know how difficult of a season it was last year for him. With so many untimely injuries, just as he was coming back and started to play well. Because we always look. We've mentioned Di Maria, who's going to pay the price for it. Lucas Moura seems to be the one, but in his own right, such a good player, and he's showing a little bit, some glimpses of how good he can be in this match.
He's showing his versatility too, isn't he? Roaming across the front line.
Well, I'm surprised how mobile this front three are. I mean, we've mentioned Zlatan dropping deep, but now there's a lot of movement there. I think if you look at Moura, he spent more time on the left and deeper as well, making those diagonal runs as well. So tactically a little bit different.
And that is part of the improvement over the years with Laurent Blanc, because if anything you could level at PSG, it was how did they play in that 4-3-3? It didn't always carry that kind of surprise instinct to it.
Well, because I think for a while he was playing the 4-2-3-1, which he does. He plays 4-4-2 with a diamond as well, which, by the way, may be the way to play with the likes of Pastore and Di Maria.
Ibrahimovic finding support. It's been laid back here. It's Gregory Van der Wiel. And he went down after a heavy touch and decided to come inside. He was looking for that penalty off Azpilicueta. Told to get to his feet, but PSG have recovered the ball again. He lacked the conviction to hit it first time, but still there's good movement there, and another tumble in the box. Stambouli back in. Verratti, who just recovered himself from being fouled, almost able to lift it over with the flag staying down.
Couple shouts right there as he was trying to get himself back onside. Of course, he was fouled right there. And speaking of confidence, that's wonderful the way he received it. A little bit too close to. Oh, that's offside right there. As that ball Stambouli plays, I think he thought he made it look like he came back. Yeah, you're not going to chip the goalkeeper from that way. I think if you want to finish the play, you just look to the far post on the ground. It's easier said than done, of course, but look at the concentration. Look at that touch to bring it down, and then maybe a little bit too cute. Now, for sure, he embellished that one. The one before, I'd like to get a second look on. That may have been a penalty. Van der Wiel, I don't really want to talk about that one because he had no idea what he wanted to do with that one, right? Didn't look confident at all.
He scored one goal last year, Gregory Van der Wiel. He's not known for his shooting exploits. It did look like an opportunity was on to hit it first time.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic found him nicely, though. Don't take for granted the pass and the vision from Zlatan Ibrahimovic to find Van der Wiel.
Just to pick up on your point about Verratti, of course, he's known as a midfield schemer, but really came into his own last year as a creative force for PSG as well. 8 assists. And they're not always going to carry a goal threat, but he certainly can unlock a defence.
Very good on both sides of the ball. The issue, of course, as you would know, watching him and commentating many games, is his composure. He's still young. He needs to learn, right? Gets excited, gets himself booked. So if you're going to be playing at the highest of competition in the Champions League, you can't afford to have a player that's lacking composure right now. So I think that's the next step, but that sometimes comes with age and with experience, of course. He's got everything else other than that.
Well, here come Chelsea, still with time in this first half. PSG have certainly enjoyed the greater threat since going in front. Save from Kevin Trapp, notwithstanding, from Diego Costa. And here come Chelsea again. It is the standard of both of these teams that anything can happen at any moment.
Yeah, it looks like PSG are a better team, but at any given moment, Chelsea can strike. You saw that last play, that no look from Hazard. He knew exactly where Costa was going to let it go. Probably looking to get it back in that one. And so that was just inches away from being a great play.
Fabregas. As I can't gather this time. Has had a A fairly quiet game, apart from his fantastic invention to set up the opening goal. The offside flag does get raised against Lucas Moura this time.
Yeah, it's difficult to coexist. That's why I mentioned that kind of when you're a young player and you're surrounded by these stars, you can, it's difficult to find a space for yourself, right? And tactically, that's so important as you see that ball over the top. And that for sure comes with experience, because sometimes you may know what to do, but you don't know where to find yourself on the pitch, right? You've got to find those spaces. Sometimes you've got to stay away from the game in order for others to find you. And that's just difficult for anyone.
It's also hard for an out-and-out striker to fit in with this 4-3-3 system as well when you're not the out-and-out striker. And you saw that, of course, the comment you made about the game with Fiorentina. Ibrahimovic got his goal and was taken off. And then Augustin went through the centre and actually got another goal to his name. There he goes again. And he's rounded. Good save from Begovic. Not for the first time. But Ivanovic was certainly shown a pair of his clean heels there. Jean-Kevin Augustin illustrating the point of his danger through the middle.
Yeah, just a question if he gets lucky on that touch. This is the end product. I'm not sure if he meant it to do it exactly that way. And I think Ivanovic bought into it right there. And you can see Begovic once again off his line very, very quickly, making it difficult. That's well played by the goalkeeper. He's just getting used to this back four, just getting used to this team, of course, and the players' tendencies in front of him.
It'll be interesting. Begovic is Bosnia and Herzegovina in the same group as Eden Hazard for World Cup qualifying.